they had a diphtheria outbreak in Nome, Alaska, and they had to figure out how can we get medicine from Anchorage, Alaska, pretty close to where I'm living, up to a very remote Nome, Alaska, and they figured out they can't use railroad, they can't use boats because it was January, so everything was frozen in. So they figured out let's do it as a dog sled relay. So
And
they
what's the
figured out
distance
how
there?
to.
Sorry, what's the distance between the two
It was
locations?
about 700-ish miles or so, I
Wow.
think 725 miles. So what they did is they shipped up this antitoxin serum from Anchorage to Nenana, which is up near Fairbanks. And they started a true relay. So they started teams from Nome and teams from Nenana. And the goal was to meet them in the middle and hand off this medicine to help these sick kids up in Nome. And they eventually finished that relay, and the story became national, international news at that point, and that's the story of Balto and Togo. So a lot of people are very familiar with Balto from the
Yeah,
Disney
yeah.
cartoons back in the day, and then Togo came out a few years later with a much newer version of the story, and that became what is known now today as the Serum Run, and that
Mm.
is that run from Nenana near Fairbanks up to Nome to save those sick kids, and then fast forward about 50 years ish or so. And to pay homage to that life-saving relay, they started the Iditarod, which is a 1,000-mile race from
Wow.
Anchorage to Nome. It's held every March, and you literally start at the beginning of March and you work your way across Alaska in some of the most grueling conditions imaginable, and that has become what is known as the Iditarod.